Well, it is January 5th, 2024. We made it. We're here 4 days, and I congratulate you, each and every one of you. We've made it the 2024. Happy New Year. I hope that this new year brings to all of you everything that you wanted to bring you. Yes, I hope you hope the same for me. My name is PJ. I am your favorite DJ's favorite DJ. That is an actual fact, according to my mind. Yes, folks, it is a fact in my mind. I hang out here on YouTube occasionally reacting to country music. I've come to love country music. I consider myself to be a student of the music, and there's a lot of people in this wonderful community that help me out. So, I have a couple of channels that I want to tell you about. There's this channel that you're checking out this evening, Pj-roc Reacts. I react to classic country music here. Beginnings of country music all the way up through 1999. I have a second channel where I listen to newer country music, 2000 and forward. So please, if you have nothing else to do with your time, check me out. It's a new channel, it's growing. There's a few videos up there for you to check out. Please go check it out and subscribe. That is Pj-roc on New Country. Pj-roc on New Country. I'm also learning about folk music. Yeah, I know. It's a lot. No, it's fun. I'm learning about folk music. So, what better way to learn about something? I created, yes, a friggin' folk music reaction channel. I did that. I did. You can check it out over at Norspective, Norspective. Your Dylans, your Chieftains, your Peter, Paul, and Marys, learning about those guys, and a very important music movement in music history, the folk music revival of the 60s. So check me out on Norspective for some folk music reactions. I have a Patreon. I do. I have a Patreon for those of you who feel an enormous sense of pity. Yeah, if you like what I'm doing here and you'd like to support old PJ, I have a Patreon. Check me out. I am at Pj-roc. So again, Happy New Year. I have no idea what we have in store for tonight. We'll play it by ear and see if we can come up with something fun and interesting. I don't do this alone. I roll with a crew. And a very important part of my crew is my brother from a whole nother mother. Mr. H is always rocking with me. What's going on, Mr. H?
Not much. How you doing?
Yeah,
Happy
strike
New
that pose
Year.
again. Strike that pose again. I'm feeling it. I like it. What's going
Come
on?
on, everybody. Screenshot.
I'm feeling the shirt. What's the story with the shirt? Tell us about the shirt.
It's all the different types of fish that I have never caught in my life.
Not a fisherman, huh?
I like to go out on boats, but fishing gets a little bit boring just sitting there waiting for them to nab on and stuff like that.
Man, the internet is going to be all over you calling fishing boring. They're coming to get you, H. I'm telling you.
By the way, so I noticed earlier on going up, we had Deborah Battle who said hello to you. We
Well,
also
Deborah
had,
Battle.
yeah, we also had Nicole Jewell.
Hello, Nicole. Let me go back. I didn't properly say hello to Deborah. I've seen Deborah in the comments. She's becoming an active member of this community. I see you out there, Deborah Battle, and thank you so much for being here this evening. Deborah Battle is in the building. Tell us where you're coming from. What part of the world are you, Deborah? Let us know. Nicole, the jewel of this channel. She's what makes us shine. You know what else
Yeah,
makes us shine, Mr. H? Our
what's that?
super, our super dope producer
Oh,
handling
yeah.
all of the business behind the scenes. Scorpion Taz is in the building. What's
Whoop,
happening,
whoop.
Scorpion Taz?
I'm doing great. How are y'all?
Doing good. Doing good. Well, great. I mean, that's good because I'm just doing okay. I'm doing fine. You answered great, so we want to hear about it. Why great? I mean, I'm not begrudging that you're feeling really good. I just, curious. Why great?
One, I'm not at work. Two, I have tomorrow off. And three, my knee doesn't hurt anymore.
3 solid
Ah,
reasons. Absolutely. Okay.
trifecta.
I get nosy sometimes, and just let me know when I step out of line because you know, God's not done with me yet. Lori Thomas is in the building. She is one of our beautiful regulars here on the Friday night show. What's going on, Lori?
We
Then
also
there's
had,
Mr.
The Savage is in the
Savage
house.
is in
there
the
you
house.
go.
And I say that with a tremendous amount of affection for my brother. He'll be back on live with us one day. My brother, Mr. Savage. What's going on, Mike?
Well,
Mike
Mike
knows
says
all
that
the
he agrees with
celebrities
me. He agrees with
fighting
me.
fish is boring. That's
And here's
hilarious.
the answer to your question. She's
DC
from
is in the
Washington,
building. Yeah,
D.C.,
Washington, DC.
from the
Okay, DC
capital.
area. Okay, I'm feeling it. Nice.
So
Very,
she gets
very.
to see Uncle Joe
Oh
practically every
Lord.
day, I'm sure.
Here we go. All right, we okay. So the sound deck that we're gonna have, Mr. H, is gonna have a sound for whenever somebody goes off political on us, and we do on occasion. I mean, we don't get crazy, but we're on the show. Sometimes we talk about stuff.
I should have
Sometimes,
worn my new T-shirt from Christmas. My
oh
daughter
boy.
got me a shirt that says, "Warning: I may spontaneously break out in political talk." Something to that effect.
Oh my goodness. So listen, we have some non-members hanging out with us. We're doing this for the next few months. We're giving them a link to come join us on Wednesday. What is it? Every other Wednesday, Taz? I think that's
Every
what it
other
is.
Wednesday. And if we don't do it on Wednesday, we usually do it on Saturday.
That's right. Every other Wednesday. So we're going to share that link so that non-members can get a behind the scenes peek to see what hanging out with this membership is like on this channel. We have a good time. We talk about stuff and watch videos. We're going to be having a movie night with PJ. So we're going to get together and watch a movie together. We can hang out and eat popcorn and whatever. Mr. H is providing the popcorn and Pepsi. So it's all good.
Well, Pepsi product.
Well, yes.
I'll do the do, but I'm not doing Pepsi or anything like that. So,
All right.
By
Okay.
the way, here is the StreamYard link, folks. When we switch over to StreamYard, because at some point, uh, your favorite DJ's DJ is going to be doing some reactions. And so we're going to take it off of YouTube. And this is the link you want to go to follow us over there. And so far, I see, PJ, I see 7 people watching us. I want to see those 7 people follow us over.
And we're gonna guide them over
Talent.
because sometimes, we're gonna make sure they get over there. You're right. You're right. Yeah, folks. So, this show and my live stuff on YouTube have just organically gone in the way of doing these live reactions, right? Um, we've gotten some good feedback. It makes for good content, and so just keep dialoguing with us back and forth about what you feel about what we're doing here. We want to make it fun. Anessa Lynn from West Virginia has made an appearance. What is happening? Well, look at Robin, our old friend from Utah.
Oh, is
Right?
that Robin?
Yeah, that's Robin.
Hey,
What a-
Robin!
How
See, look at
are
that, the
you,
confetti's
Robin?
falling.
Yeah.
Celebration.
Robin is in the
We need
building.
balloons and everything for Robin.
Robin has been a longtime supporter of the channel. She is prolific in the comment section, keeps me laughing. She is the troll of this channel. She has that title. She's earned it. Very active up in the comments section, still alive and kicking. Good to have you along this Friday evening.
And she has a question for you.
Yeah.
What movie?
Well, I don't know. We haven't decided yet, but we are definitely down. We might throw it out to the membership. What do you guys think? What should we watch together? We might even edit it and put it out. We'll see. She liked the balloons, Mr. H.
Well, the nice thing is that we got we could probably watch Alien. Anything that is live streaming from Netflix, Prime Video. I mean, we've already tested. We can broadcast from one to the other. Y'all hear it, no problem. So, and by the way, so Nicole said hey to Anessa Lynn, and Anessa Lynn is saying hey back to Nicole.
And we're just the middlemen.
Yeah, we're just here to gather, put people together. That's what you and I do. That has been our mission in life.
Absolutely. From day one, ever since I met Mr. H, we were like, you know what? We need to bring people together. It's like a calling, we just, that was the connection. Tomorrow is January 6th. And I only say that because one of my favorite websites that I go to for country music information has on their site, it's called This Day in Country Music. They have the 6th and not the 5th. So I don't know where this thing is hosted or whatever, but it's already the 6th, apparently, wherever they are. So we're going to do a little bit of this day in country music, but the 6th, January 6th, that disclaimer. Tomorrow's right around the corner for those of us who make it there. So just calm down. Right, Mr. H, everything is going to be okay.
Everything is okay. You know what's that? A sign? Okay.
Okay, that's right. You can do that with your thing?
That's the old fashioned. Okay. Now,
That's
this is
right.
the thumbs up in the, it'll put up a thumbs up in the window, but it doesn't do okay yet. It doesn't recognize the okay. Probably because a lot of now they're trying to say that this means white power or some shit like that.
Boy.
So it's like, I'm sorry, I'm a boomer. This means okay.
Right.
Always has, always will.
Well, I don't know. I think to maybe some fringe elements, people got some different signals. I'm just saying. Anyway, Mr. H, on this day, tomorrow, the 6th,
Yeah.
in country music, just a few things for us to ponder. In
Okay.
1924, on this day, Earl Scruggs, uh, American musician, was born in Shelby, North Carolina. He was really important. He popularized a form of playing the banjo. He did that. So that's one of his things, right? It was the three finger banjo picking style that's now called the Scruggs style.
Okay.
He worked with Bill Monroe, one of the songs that you have lined up, one of the artists that you have lined up. He worked with
Hmm.
Bill Monroe and the Bluegrass Boys. So he's been around. He's done his thing. The Ballad of Jed Clampett for the TV show The Beverly Hillbillies in
Oh yeah.
1952. He wrote that song. On this day in 1958, Mr. H,
Yes.
Jerry Lee Lewis was number one on the Billboard country chart with Great Balls of Fire. Anytime I hear that title, I just envision a very serious health situation.
Reminds of our Navy days of when we had guys coming to us saying there's something wrong, Doc.
There's something wrong, Doc.
Well,
Would you be
and a shout out to Jerry Lee Lewis at the time. I mean, the man was a visionary, not only in music but in marriage too. I guess he married his cousin.
I don't think that necessarily makes him a visionary, Mr. H, but
I think
okay.
it makes him country. Definitely a redneck.
I am going to move on. On this day in 1958, Johnny Cash released Ballad of a Teenage Queen, taken from his 1958 album, sings the songs that made him famous. The song, which is just 2 minutes and 13 seconds long, it gave Mr. Cash his third number one hit. Mr. Rachel, you a Johnny Cash fan?
You know what? I've become one. I knew who he was when I was a kid. Matter
Yeah.
of fact, in Garden Grove, California, we had a neighbor that lived across the street from us, and I swear to God, I thought he was Johnny Cash because he was a doppelganger of same hairstyle, black clothing, everything, and maybe he was an impersonator or something like that. But even back then, when I was like 5 years old, I knew who Johnny Cash was, but not necessarily a fan. I started becoming a fan after Walking Phoenix and
What?
Reese
Yeah.
Witherspoon
Mhm.
did Rings of Fire.
The movie,
Uh,
which, by the
yeah,
way, I've never
then
seen. I have not seen the movie.
you need to see the movie. As a matter of
Maybe we can
fact,
react
they
to
did.
that movie, Mr. H.
Yeah,
Maybe that could be on movie night. It's a candidate.
well, the nice thing about that movie is the fact that a lot of times they'll bring in the original voice of the singer and have the actor lip sync, and that didn't
Mm.
happen. So it was actually Walking Phoenix and Reese Witherspoon actually singing the songs themselves
Their actual
and stuff.
voices.
So, and I don't know about the acting ability as far as him acting like Johnny Cash, was so much believable, but I thought he did a fairly good job in um, singing, doing his own style. He tried to encompass, to embody Johnny,
Oh, Johnny.
but
Mhm.
uh, but Walking Phoenix, from what I understand, he actually has his own group. He's done some, you know, uh, music on the side and stuff. So
Very cool. Multi-talented guy. Again, I'm going to keep that movie in mind for our movie night. You know what I mean? That
yeah,
that would be great. I have not seen that. It's music based. Um, Okay,
We'll
let's
have
do a
to do it
couple.
via StreamYard though, because
Yeah,
YouTube will. If
absolutely.
we do it YouTube, they're going to shut us down.
No,
So
absolutely. Yeah, that's the only way we'll do it. Yeah, for sure. We'll do a couple more of these. I can see Mr. H already getting bored. On this day, January 6th, in 1984, Alabama released Roll On 18 Wheeler as the first single and title track to the band's album Roll On, which went all the way to the top of the country charts. The track was that 12th in a string of 21 consecutive number one singles in as many releases, a string that spanned from 1980 all the way to 1987, almost a
yeah,
decade.
and has not
Alabama,
been broken.
Alabama, yeah, they ain't playing.
roll on that. Oh, it's probably one of my favorite songs of theirs.
Good song.
It's funny because as a kid, um, I would sing the wrong word to it. Um,
Were you
because
dyslexic
my
or what was the issue?
no, so my cousin's last name was Wheeler,
Mm,
and
okay.
we would make fun of her by singing that song. And instead of 18 Wheeler, we would use her name.
Mm,
Yeah.
gotcha. Gotcha.
And me and her
Well,
are still not on good terms.
wow. Well, listen.
Actually, take that back.
I
She's
don't
not on
blame
good
her.
terms with anyone in the family.
Listen, Taz. Like we've talked about before, I have a pretty reasonable hourly rate. So I mean, and this is a part of the show. Sometimes Taz needs some one-on-one, and we'll just stop and we'll do that because I'm a trained psychiatrist.
I accept
Woo!
Stripe for you on PJ's behalf. Stripe, Venmo, Cash App, Apple
all of
Pay.
the all of the
He
above.
will get the money. Trust me.
All of
Mhm.
the above. Tonight we thought that we would do some live reactions. So we have some stuff. My guys here have some stuff lined up. I'll let them tell you what the lineup is going to be, who requested, and all that good stuff. Take it away, Mr. Rage. What are we doing?
Well, we have several requests, and I'll let you decide in which order you want to listen to it. We have. Oh, am I
Let who decide?
silenced?
Let who decide?
Oh, the viewers. So
Oh, okay.
we have a viewer, Nicole Jewell, who requested Luke Bryan, One Margarita.
I like
Or
margarita.
you can go with her request of Brad Paisley, Old Alabama. We have Lori Thomas, who had requested Eddie Raven with, I believe it's Joe Knows How to Live, something to that effect. Correct me if I'm wrong there, Lori. Let's see. Did
He dropped
we
his equipment dropped out.
Yeah,
He's
his
still
so folks, we're going to carry on without him because he's he's in not California, not so his internet connection, he's probably having to sign out, sign back in, but we'll get him back. But
just
just to
so everyone
continue on,
knows,
we got a couple of other songs available for him to review.
just so everyone knows, to see those reviews, you will need to go to the StreamYard link that we've been placing on the screen.
So let's walk everybody through that again real quick. And I know, listen, if you know, and just let me do my due diligence, okay? So again, I was started to say earlier, we've evolved. The show has pretty much evolved into me reacting live. We can't do that on YouTube, so we can do it on this particular platform on StreamYard. So please, we're gonna share the link. It's being shared right now. Click on that link and meet us over on StreamYard. We'll pick things up with some of my reactions. See you over there.
Yeah, I shared it in the chat on through in YouTube, so you should be able to click on it now, or at least copy and paste it.
Actually,
Looking
you
forward
did-
to
you-
seeing you all.
Yes, indeed. Nicole says, I'm on StreamYard. All right, Nicole. Okay. Welcome back. Welcome back. Good seeing Robin in the chat.
Welcome back.
Very cool. Very cool. As a
Welcome
matter
back.
of fact,
Welcome.
is it okay if I run through the chat real quick, guys?
Yep.
Go for
ahead.
it. It's your show.
So let's see. Well, we keep it. So yeah, we already embraced Deborah Battle. Nicole is in the building. Laurie Thomas, Mr. Savage, we've welcomed. Anessa Lynn. She's holding down the Pj-roc chapter in West Virginia. I hear recruitment is doing really, really well in her neck of the woods. Let's see. I think that's it.
We got D. Rice.
D. Rice is in the house. Big time supporter. Love her feedback in the comments section. She'd be all up in the comments. Love it. PJ, has anyone suggested the Travis Tritt trilogy? Now, I know, Scorpion Taz, I've done some Travis Tritt, but I don't know if I've
You have
done
not
a
done any of
trilogy.
these. This
I
is
didn't-
the video trilogy.
Okay, tell me I was dreaming. If I lost you, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to go because I know I've done one or two Travis Tritts. And doesn't Travis Tritt also run around with some other dude doing music sometimes?
Yeah, he runs around with Marty Stewart.
Okay, so I think I've done them. Yeah, I think I've done them together as well. Okay. Willie Nelson, I gotta get drunk. Willie always seems to find the right words. I guess that's why he's a great songwriter.
I'm surprised it's not I Gotta Get High.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, I interrupted. So, Mr. H, were you done with telling the people what we're doing?
Well, we kind of put it on hold a little bit because your connection timed out there, but I
My
got through
bad.
Luke Bryan, Eddie Raven, Brad Paisley.